Word from the Lord. We always just bring you a word from the Lord, something that's encouraging and something that's going to hopefully that you can take with you during the week, and you can use when times come along that where you really need something to hold on to. Just a familiar word and a familiar text, Philippians 4:13, and we know what that says. Paul has been ups and downs, and then Paul comes back in that 13th verse and says, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. And when Paul says this, it's kind of like Paul now sees God as up God. He's an up God. Let me help you with this, because Paul had been hungered and Paul had been okay, and you know the situations of life, how you go up and down. But out of everything, I found out that God is an up God. Well, let me help you here, right here. And when I say God's up God, in other words, when you mess up, you get caught up in you messing up, and then you'll find yourself being crushed up because you are messed up. Now, what God does when God comes along and gets in your life, now the first thing He does is lift you up, because you've been messed up and you've been crushed up in your mess up, and then God comes along and He lifts you up. What that simply means that He's lifting you out of that mess up that you had. Well, what that means is now you have a different mindset. Your mindset is different. You got a positive attitude now, because He has lifted you up. Well, after God lifts you up and you got this different mindset, you messed up, you got crushed up. Now God has lifted you up. Now He's going to build you up. Well, now, when He builds you up, that just simply means to make you strong. You see, but there is no building up if you never get to the place where He's lifted you up. You got to have the right mindset before I can build you up. In other words, if you got a house, you don't put a roof on if the roof is leaking when it's raining. You wait till the sunshine, then you put the roof on. So He says, I can build you up now. Since your attitude, I had to lift you up first. Now I can build you up. Now after the lift up, after the build up, there's another up. He's going to set you up. Now, what do you mean set you up? Well, simply, I can set you up now because I've built you up. The setup means now I can expect, and I'm looking for some blessings. I got set up. I'm strong now. I'm looking. I'm waiting on it. So He lifted me up. He built me up. And now He has set me up. And I can look for the oncoming blessing. And if you do those things, I guarantee you, your life will change. You'll come from your mess up, come from your crush up. He'll lift you up. He'll build you up. He'll set you up. And you'll have a great life. Now, I want to say, be blessed, and we love you.